Glacier Road. We pretty much turned on it and immediately the pavement ended and we're on a gravelly, rough road with a truck coming at us. Huh.
We only have 11 miles to go.
Yes. So we're hoping this doesn't go for 11 miles, but I don't have a lot of hope that it will. But here we go.
So this actually happens to us quite often in national parks where there's road work. You know, we've been in road jams at Sequoia, probably other places, but here we are trying to get to the Many Glacier Hotel, and we are stopped. There's one lane, I guess, only ahead.
Yeah,
so
construction.
So they're probably letting one way at a time, and we have to wait our turn. Among the many adventures when you visit America's national parks. A few hours after we left the west side, we're pulling into this spectacular looking location. We had arrived at the Many Glacier Hotel, which we booked almost a year before.
Over a year, right?
Yeah. So we pull up to this location of this Many Glacier Hotel, and it was just this wow, stunning, gorgeous location. You've got this historic looking chalet type lodge, and it sits at the base of this lake, not an enormous lake, but a very beautiful lake. There's a mountain in the back of it, and when the condition,
the Grinnell Mountain, that biggest mountain there is the Grinnell Mountain. It's got this backdrop like you wouldn't believe.
Yeah.
And the Swiftcurrent Lake is right in the backyard of this motel. It's just gorgeous.
There was still plenty of snow in the mountain, and while neither of us have ever been to Switzerland yet, there was a few times during our trip where we would overhear people comparing some of these views to some of the views like in the Swiss Alps and around some of the lakes there. So just absolutely beautiful. So we ended up staying 5 nights at Many Glacier Hotel. Again, the setting's phenomenal. The hotel has a 100-year history. You've got great views of the lake from the main lobby area, the main, it's kind of like a great room, a great sitting area. There's this enormous fireplace inside.
It's a very old style type of hotel where the rooms are off to the sides, but in the middle of it is where everybody gathers for their entertainment, for relaxation, for whatever it is that floats their boat. So it's absolutely gorgeous. Wood everywhere, and a lot of it's original wood.
And finding our room at the Many Glacier Hotel. What do we got?
I opened the windows, but the window view is of the lake and these magnificent mountains right outside our window. I've never been in a room like this before. I like it.
Yeah, maybe the only comparable thing was the balcony view on the Alaskan cruise.
Oh,
Yeah? But for hotels, this would be kind of it. All right, so we're in the Many Glacier Hotel. I'm going to have to look up what room style we have. I'm sure it's on the econo end, but we're going to take a quick tour as we just entered the room.
So it has a double and a single in this room. It's a small room, but it's, for 2 people, it's perfect. Because you spend most of your time outside, I'm sure. The sink is on the outside of the bathroom, which is very typical for old style. And the bathroom has a clawfoot tub. Again, old style. It does have a shower.
Apparently we're going to have to get up extra early tomorrow, because if we plan on taking a shower, whenever it's going to be in tomorrow, this is not an ordinary shower. Check out these instructions. Oh my gosh, have you ever seen anything like this? Shower instructions. There's 8 steps to operate the shower at the Many Glacier Hotel. But not to worry, because they'll walk you through it step by step, so you too can figure out how to operate this piece of engineering marvel and get clean.
Plug there. There's a plug here.
Okay, yay, we can power devices tonight. And one over there.
One here too.
But wait, there's more.
Yes.
The devices will be happy. I don't know if you had noticed or not, but we also have air conditioning in case it gets hot. Air conditioner right there. So we are good to go.
Good to go. And then you've got a little writing desk and an open closet, and it's perfect for what we need.
And that's it.
Yeah.
All right. Well, that's a nice view. I think we'll keep the room, huh, Julie?
Yes, I like it.
So, nice historic setting. I think we ended up paying somewhere in the neighborhood of $240 a night, $230 a night. So, just for reference point about prices. But if you want to stay in the park on the east side, make those reservations as much as 1 year prior to when you're going to get there, because rooms sell out quickly.
They have a tour boat that takes you out called Chief Two Guns. So that will probably tour the lake. And then they also have kayaks, which is interesting to me.
Yeah, I think that might be one of the ways we break up some hiking, right?
Yeah.
So instead of some back-to-back hiking, maybe
Yeah.
we'll do something on the water.
Yeah.
Yeah, so when we got there, because we had expressed interest in getting on one of the boats, and that's when the person at the desk told us, hey, these things are already reserved either days or weeks or months in advance, but there was a recommendation that, you know, show up first thing in the morning, because if there's going to be cancellations, that might be the best time to find out about them. So yeah, so even with those things, the early bird gets the worm. The other thing that you're going to want to know about staying at this location, and this holds true for a lot of the parks, cell phone reception, you can pretty much forget about it. Wi-Fi was available at the hotel, but I found the connection to be kind of spotty. So like the second that you stopped using your device, the Wi-Fi would get disconnected. So we were in this ever ongoing connect, reconnect. While we're at the Many Glacier Hotel, Julie, let's talk about what it's like to eat food when you stay at this place.
That was very interesting.
Mm-hmm.
They have a restaurant at the hotel itself, and that's pretty much all you have, except for there is the Swiftcurrent Inn up the road, and they have a small restaurant also. But the restaurant at the Many Glacier Hotel had some things to be desired, I thought.
Yeah, this wasn't fine dining.
No, and I think part of the issue was the fact that there was some supply chain problems, and there was also a lack of staff to run the restaurant. You had the COVID era still affecting this part of the park. I think that was part of it.
Yeah, and even when we were there, the dining room itself wasn't open.
No.
So I'm very confused because you can't eat in the dining room. I thought we were in a holding pen, a waiting area to get our food, but apparently once we get our food at the Many Glacier Hotel, we can eat where we're sitting, which is right outside the dining room. But we can't eat in the dining room. Apparently this all makes sense to somebody. I don't get it. But we're gonna go with the flow.
It was pretty basic food. There was nothing really over the top about any of it.
Kind of felt like we exhausted the menu kind of fairly quickly. I mean...
Yeah, it became very tiring, and every time we went back there, we thought about eating there. I mean, I don't know about you, but I was like, it's not doing much for me.
Yeah, and the thing is, if this is where you're staying, you don't have a lot of options where you can just drive somewhere 5 minutes away or 10 minutes away and have a choice of restaurants. I mean, once you're here, that's kind of it. And in addition to the restaurant, there was downstairs a snack shop, Heidi's.
We went there a few times.
We did.
A lot of snacks.
One of the things that came in handy for us is they had a selection of wine and beer.
Yeah, that was
which
very handy.
we took advantage of.
Yes, and they do have some cider, and they have wine. The cider they were large bottles of cider, but very good.
Yeah.
Very good, but they were very large bottles.
Yeah. So while we've had a few comments about the food, I would still say, Many Glacier Hotel, very nice experience. I could see staying there again because it was
absolutely.
just that beautiful. Just outside the hotel, you'll find a board with hiking information as well as a list of things to do. So check that out for extra activities to round out the time that you're staying at the hotel. On the bottom floor of the hotel, you'll find a gift shop which offers lots of shopping options for souvenirs that you can bring back home to remember your time at the Many Glacier Hotel. Remember, there's bears in the area. We even saw one strolling in the parking lot, so be prepared and watchful. And again, the location is absolutely stunning. We highly recommend Many Glacier Hotel as a place to stay. If you're visiting on the east side of Glacier, you're sure to have a memorable trip. We sure did. We were there for several days, enjoyed quite a few hikes during our time at the hotel, and it was just nice to come back after those days out walking around and sit in that wonderful lobby with a beverage and relax and admire that beautiful, beautiful view that you see right outside the window. Thanks for watching this video. We hope you've seen some things that'll help you plan your future travel adventures.
And if you like this video, please hit the subscribe button and like us. And if you have any comments, we'd love to hear from you.
And until next time, keep on traveling, and we hope to see you at the places where we go. Oh my gosh. Are you taping me?
My favorite cake.
Thank you. Thank you very much.